Hey readers, yesterday you saw this question about our text, The Marble Champ. On page 52 to 53, it says, after school the next day, she left her homework in her backpack and practiced 3 hours straight, taking time only to eat a candy bar for energy. With a popsicle stick, she drew an odd-shaped circle and tossed in 4 marbles. She used her shooter, a milky agate, with hypnotic swirls to blast them. Her thumb had to become stronger. How is this part of the story important to the whole? We also showed you this rubric here for answering a question like this. What we're doing is analyzing a part of the story in relation to the whole. So if you remember from a few lessons back when we were figuring out how to think analytically, this is an example of that. We have selected one part and we are comparing it to the whole story. So this is part of our analytical thinking. In 5th grade, here at level 5, what we want to do to answer this question is to use literary language to write about how this part of the story element is important to the whole story. And what you also want to do is discuss how this part supports a larger idea or theme in the text. So there's our key word, theme. This question is all about how does this section of this story represent the theme of the entire story. So we should probably pick out what our theme is, which you'll actually also be doing in writing. So this will be very helpful to your writing today. So we can start by looking at our theme topics. And what I recommend doing is going through this list and taking a look, is there one theme topic that stands out to you about the Marble Champ? If you need to reread the Marble Champ, I would, because you should not just be guessing about a theme topic. So take a moment, reread Marble Champ if you need to, but leave me a comment. What do you think the theme topic is? Pause to type that, press play when you're ready. I look forward to reading your comments. I should see a lot of 1 or 2 word statements about what you think the theme topic of the Marble Champ is. It could be a few of them. In my opinion, I chose hard work. That is not the only correct answer, but in my opinion, I think there's enough evidence to support hard work. So now we're going to do the same thing with our common theme statements. You're going to browse the list. Is there a theme statement here that is connected to our topic of hard work and that really sums up our entire story, The Marble Champ? So again, press pause, select a theme statement, and leave me a comment. Press play when you're ready. I look forward to reading your second comment theme statements. In my opinion, the one that connected to hard work was hard work will be rewarded. I think that there is a lot of evidence in the text that leads to this idea of hard work and what happens when you work hard, because we know in the text she ends up winning the championship. So we have to keep all of these ideas in mind. We have to talk about how this passage connects to the theme of the story. The theme of the story we thought was hard work will be rewarded. So here are some of your responses from yesterday. What I really liked is that they all have evidence to support the theme, but they don't necessarily tell me what the theme is. So I'm going to take a look at some of these, and then I'm going to change one of them and add in our theme. So here are a couple of our responses. These are the ones that you wrote in your Google Forms. Because it's telling that she trains, that she wants to be strong. It talks about what she does to practice and how her thumb became stronger. Because she had to get stronger, even her thumb. The part of the story is when after school she got home, she left her homework in her backpack. She left it in her book bag is because she needed to get her thumb strong for a marble contest. It is important to the whole because it tells us what she will be doing in the upcoming paragraphs. It will also tell us what we will be reading about and also telling us what is going on. Because you need a strong thumb for marbles. It is important. It tells you how she became stronger and how she became good at shooting the marbles. She is working for 3 hours straight. The part of the story is important to the whole story because it explains how she is getting better and better every week. She practices for 3 hours straight It is important because she won the first ever game of a sport in her lifetime. She was really good in school. Trying to practice more where she can win. She made her thumb stronger so she can do the marble game. So I noticed some common evidence that everybody picked out and a common answer that many students wrote in here, and that is that she's practicing, and that's that she's trying to become stronger, which fits our theme of hard work, and it fits our theme statement of hard work will be rewarded. So all we need to do is put these pieces together. So we need to talk about what is the whole story about. The whole story is about how hard work will be rewarded. And then we need to talk about how this part, her practicing, her working hard, fits. So I'm going to take one of yours. I'm just going to take the first one here. I'm going to copy it. And I'm going to show you how I can re-answer. So what you're actually going to do is resubmit an entry in our Google form today. So here's the Google form from yesterday. I'm going to type my name in here. Today you are not giving a summary, so in here you can say, hello Miss Fonin, or you can leave a little message there. You do not need to give a summary, but it's this part that we're going to take another look at. So this is the section here. So here is the answer that I'm going to be working to rewrite. So that first entry had said because it's telling that she trains, that she wants to become strong. So the first thing I want to say is the story, the Marble Champ, is about hard work. So there's my theme topic, and how hard work pays off. There's my theme statement. Now I want to specifically mention this passage. So this passage, or you could say pages 52 to 53 fits, or this quote fits, because I'm just saying this passage fits the whole. Now, actually, I'm going to reword this question here. So instead of fits the whole, I'm going to say is important to the whole. This passage is important to the whole, because that's what our question was asking. Because it's telling that she trains, I'm going to say she trains hard and she wants to be strong. And just like that, I have discussed how it supports the larger idea or theme, and I've analyzed a part of the story in order to connect it. So your job today, you can choose one of these statements if you want to pause here and write down what somebody else had written and then edit it from there, or you can start fresh. So you will be going back to the Google form, the Marble Champ. You do not have to give another summary. You can type something else in that box. You do have to type something though, otherwise it won't let you turn it in. So you can say hello if you want. But you are going to be reworking part 2. Tell me what was the theme and how does this passage fit that theme or that whole part of the story. Happy reading.